Green Streets of Europe has been a new experience for us, although we've been part of many European projects over time. This is the first time we have taken the lead. At this festival we actually have the final performances, and I think it's fair to say that we are quite happy with the result. Not that we have expected anyone to produce something specifically, but it actually tells us as a festival that we can actually fit new experiments from artists, new requirement from artists. Artists want much more than festivals to be more green and work much more in a sustainable way, and as festival we are not always prepared for that.
Which stays in the center of Riga in really busy traffic.
And that's for me the magic of the nature.
I live near the tree, this beautiful old tree. I live in coexistence with the tree, and I'm very drawn to it. I've always seen the tree for the past 25 years driving by in my car. And 1.5 years ago I moved here, and I just looked at it as an old friend.
This practice itself, the delicate balancing of a twig, was already existing when this residency series started, but for me as an artist, I think really the task is that I have this very tiny unit of a very powerful but simple practice, and then how can I create a context and richness in how I present it. And these residencies were like just super useful to have this time and space and try it in many different situations and many different ways. And then it just kind of really adds a bit by bit to this language of how can I talk about it, how can I present it. And also here it was super nice that here I could try first this way of also making a tutorial and like big posters, so it becomes a bit of this guerrilla marketing style, and I saw people like really going and trying out with a twig that is attached next to the poster, and also to make a collection of Polaroid photos of the balancers. So it's always can evolve in a very organic way.
This experience has really learned us about that we have to do a lot of stuff in the festival in order to accommodate the new requirement from the artist, in order to make artists in a more safe way for the planet.
Nothing changed. He didn't know as months went past. It could have been years. And after all this time, he had to find ways to entertain himself.